Today, I want to talk about the cost of hiding the true version of you. And I'm going to get right into this by stating a random fact. This is a fact. You might not realize it yet. Maybe you do. When you receive solutions to problems or issues, they don't come from this physical world. They come from the unseen realm, also known as Source, also known as your higher self. This true version of you is dying to be expressed. This all knowing version of you, where all the answers you seek are twiddling their thumbs, waiting for you to receive them. Not only do you need the true version of you, but this world needs the true version of you. I'm going to explain my point of view on why being your authentic self is one of the greatest gifts you can offer yourself, others, and the entire world. First, I'm going to share what the cost is of hiding how you feel. What is the cost of hiding how we feel about things? Many of us learn to pretend we don't need anything to make others feel good about what they were doing and saying. Many of us learn to avoid conflict at all costs. For example, if you are a people pleaser, like I was, you don't confront people about how something they did makes you feel. I didn't. I had no boundaries, and that's not a stretch or exaggeration. I was a doormat. I was all love and light and no boundaries. I sought approval, I sought recognition and validation outside myself in order to feel worthy. Is this something that might sound like what you're doing? And I dimmed my luminous light and muted my voice to fit in hopes of not being ostracized. In my younger years, I would avoid talking about my accomplishments because I worried about dimming someone else's achievements. I was afraid not to shine the light on them. I felt if I didn't always give them the stage, then I was doing something wrong. I felt I did not deserve the spotlight. For example, when I was in college, I won an award for developing an information system for a fictitious construction company. It was part of a project in this particular class, information systems, for learning to create interoffice communication forms, questionnaires, and data collection forms and whatnot. And I was afraid to go to the award ceremony and receive the award. I was afraid to be seen. I didn't know how to handle it. My husband at the time insisted that we go. I didn't know how to act. I wasn't used to being put on stage. I wasn't used to being seen. I was used to hiding the true version of me. I didn't know how to receive this award. I didn't know what to say. So I was there physically, but mentally and emotionally, I climbed inside my shell and I froze. I had selective mutism. I was too afraid I didn't even speak to the professor who nominated me for that award. I couldn't. I didn't know how. I don't know how to explain it. I really just didn't know how to go about it. Number one, yes, I was terrified. I was in fear of not fitting in, looking ridiculous, saying the wrong thing, making the professor upset with me, making anyone upset with me. I didn't know how to receive recognition for doing a good job. I lived this way for decades, and I don't want to go back. I do not want to go back to that. And over time, I became disconnected from who I truly was. Disconnected, totally. I share these details with the hope that you will see the ways in which you avoid situations and why. This is happening to so many of us due to growing up in environments that did not know how to nurture our inner beings. The greatest loss isn't that others don't know you, although that can feel isolating and make us feel alienated. But the greatest loss is that you stop knowing yourself. You isolate and alienate yourself from yourself. I was so out of touch with myself, and it caught up with me in my 50s. I had no choice but to stop. I had no choice because I had lost the ability to be around people. There's a word for that. Somebody told me recently in a comment on one of my other videos, anhonia or something like that. I don't know the psychological terms for many things. I just know how I felt. That's what I share. That's the detail I give. That's the way I describe how I felt, how I was. It's just in my everyday lay people terms. But I had lost my ability to be around people. The only option that remained was for me to look within. That inability to be around people forced me, so to speak. It was my last alternative. It forced me to journey the vast unknown territory of my inner being because I had exhausted every external alternative. But there is good news. The true you has always been here. That true me was right here. I just had to break away, clean away, sweep away, move away all the self-limiting beliefs that were covering it up. It never leaves us. Beneath all that hiding that I had done, my unique expression was still right here. My natural hidden gifts were still here, waiting to be expressed, as are yours. Beneath your self-limiting BS belief system, beneath that are your deepest core values. Beneath the pretending to not feel hurt are your authentic wants and desires. Beneath all your pretending not to know so the other person can feel bigger is your soul's truth and wisdom. All of these qualities that truly define you never go away. You just had to cover them up in order to survive as a young child. As you heal, you are not just becoming your true self, you are remembering who you have always been. remembering, as in putting the pieces of you back together after a lifelong split from the true version of who you really are. When you live more from the true version of you, your energy becomes more grounded. There's less doubting, less confusion. Your decisions become clearer because you begin to trust yourself, and there is less second guessing yourself. And that feels good. It feels good. I do not miss that at all. I don't miss any of it, of course, but I second guessed myself so much, and it was so stressful and non-liberating. When you live your true version of yourself, your relationships become more honest, mostly the relationship with yourself. You develop self-integrity. Your nervous system begins to regulate more, slowing down your anxiety and your stress level. Self-respect grows, which nurtures self-love. The authenticity of living from the truest version of you creates an inner alignment between what you feel, what you want, and how you behave. The world doesn't need another people pleaser. What the world craves is genuine expression, honest and emotionally mature communication. Type hallelujah in the comments if you agree. The world needs authentic leadership and real heart-to-heart human connection. This world needs the version of you that only you can be. The you without any outside interference. No one else can even begin to know how you should be. Only you can know that. So I hope my message has come across clearly and has helped you in some way, at least in some little part. If you are interested in joining my women's circle, it is called Soul Aligned Sister Sanctuary, SAS for short. We're really going to bring it out. We're not going to hold back anymore. We're not holding back anymore. You can go to the link in the description of this video and click on my Patreon account, and you will get 2 gatherings, hour-and-a-half gatherings per month for the price of one. And they have been having some trouble on my heal.me website, and the website tech guru is working on these problems. So if you happen to go to that, looking at some of the other offerings that I have on heal.me, and I don't show up after you've booked something, I think you'll get my phone number or my email. Just send me an email or contact me and let me know. And I'm hoping they'll have it fixed. They started working on it a couple days ago. And so don't give up on me and working through all those technical issues. But I love you, and my guides love you. And the truth in my mind speaks to the truth in your mind. That is my higher self talking to your higher self, which is one. I am you, you are me. Yeah, I'm getting emotional. That should be my middle name. Tina Emotional Rose. I love it. I love it. I get emotional every day, whether it's joy, happiness, working through something, realizing that I have something to work through, whatever. Energy and motion. Our emotions are important. And this whole process of healing from people pleasing is about retraining your mind. We are in a mind training already, and we want to move away from the old mind training and move to a new mind training of choice, one of being healthy and happy and whole. So, from my higher self, all my guides, we love you, we see you, we honor you, and we trust you. We know that you are doing the best you can. Keep going. Stay on track. Even if you get off track, don't beat yourself up. Be gentle and get back on the track. Talk to you next time.